velvet voice of Jedi Johnson narrates the way, and the ever-steady Styx boy shall ride away your brain. Bad to the bones, bruise the furnace, pick up for days on days, and the great October's global effects have bad writing to slay. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage. The qualified, we are prepared.
And hello, and welcome to another brand new episode of The Qualified. I am Jedi Johnson 22, joined as always by the great Dom Tober and the architect joesduelin. What's going on, fellow? Styx boy is still cranking his internet, so I don't know. He'll be here.
He's turning his router.
Crank. Yeah, he wouldn't crank this morning.
He's actually ahead of us. He's actually tomorrow. So we actually try to get back today.
Who knows? Hey, we realize that a lot's going on YouTube, so we thank you those that are watching this live. We realize there's a football game going on YouTube, so hopefully you can do. Hopefully you can do both at once if you're watching the football game. Also, check Dom does it every week. He does too. Hell, Dom's probably doing 3 things this week. He's probably watching wrestling, football, and doing the show. So if Dom can do it, we hope that you are doing it too. So how was everybody's week? Short week for me anyway.
Yeah. Short week went fast. It was but I don't know. I stepped on a snake last week taking out the trash.
I would have a heart attack.
And I was walking the dogs today. Almost stepped on another snake.
Where the fuck do you live?
I live out in cow country. There's snakes.
From foot fetishes to stepping on snakes. Jesus.
Yeah, there's snakes.
Are they like poisonous snakes, or are they just like harmless little like?
They're harmless snakes.
Like the garden snakes.
It don't matter. I'd have a heart attack anyway. I don't like snakes. I don't have a heart.
Yeah, it still freaks me out.
What are you, Indiana Jones?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm 100% Indiana Jones. I do not fuck with snakes.
Or Samuel L. Jackson, Snakes on a Plane.
I would jump out of the plane. It would just be faster. That would be a better death for me. following 30,000 feet to my death and being stuck on a plane full of snakes.
Had a busy damn week. You know, nothing spectacular. Freaking Cowboys suck. I knew at the beginning of the season they already eliminated. So
if you believe in moral victories, they didn't play terribly. They had chances to win that game.
I hate the fucking Cowboys. They did not play terrible.
They didn't play terrible, but the fumble that they recovered and the big delay. Storm, and then what's his name? Spit on freaking Dak Prescott. Got thrown the game.
Yeah.
Congratulations, congratulations on taking George Pickens off our hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He
was a big part of the game last night.
But they had some shots to win that game. CeeDee Lamb, that ball.
Sure.
He had that catch. It just went through his arms.
There were a few he should have had last night.
Yeah.
And you're the 3rd highest paid receiver in the NFL. You need to make everything. You need to make those catches. But
need to catch the ball.
Who knows?
Right basket. But it is what it is, man. It's gonna be a long season.
Yes, it is.
And I'm not. Listen.
Yeah.
Every year I go with anticipation, and I get my heart cut out with a spoon. This year I'm already giving up already. So it's already happened. They lost game 1.
I find that the NFL season gets more enjoyable once the Cowboys are eliminated. I just enjoy it more. Once just get it over with, eliminate them, and then I can enjoy some football.
Come on, let's all root for Buffalo. Sidney Sweeney.
Oh yeah. No, I'm a Buffalo fan. Yeah, definitely a Buffalo fan this year. Okay. Styx will be here when he gets here, and until then, let's get into it. Joe, are we ready with the OLI?
Yep. Hey, welcome to the OLI, where we get to look at the 5 books that didn't make it all the way up to the CBSI Hot 10. Books that Pete deemed close, but just a bit outside. So, first up this week, we have Life is Strange, a nice little indie that apparently is going to get a TV series announced from Amazon. So I think I have.
How old is this indie? How old is it?
It's not. I don't think it's very old.
No?
I think I got it laying around somewhere. don't know. I buy a lot of indies, especially when they're, an issue 1 or whatever. I just normally throw it into the stack a lot of times.
Yeah,
I think I have this floating around somewhere.
Yeah, I used to read a lot of indies. I think I'm gonna start reading more indies too. We'll get into that later when we do what we're reading, but yeah, I'm start reading more indies myself.
I will say, hands down, the rule of most indies, just buy the A cover.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's an artist that you really love or a writer you really love and you want to buy the covers because you really like it and want to collect it. But if you're just speccing on an indie, a lot of times, 90% of the time, whenever these things get optioned, it ends up just being the A cover that seems to pop a bit. And the pops are normally pretty short.
And you got a window about that big. If you plan on flipping it.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's something that hits like pop culture really hard, like a Walking Dead or something like that, where but yeah, I always love seeing indies pop up on here, so on the list. So I'll take it.
Better than X-Men.
Yep. Oh yeah, definitely. Speaking of garbage, next up, Wonder Man #1. Yeah. Apparently, Ed Harris was confirmed to portray Neil Sororian in the Wonder Man series. So, if you
only I knew who that was.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Wonder Man becomes some weird little breakout hit for the.
I know who Ed Harris is. I don't know who Neil Sororian is.
Yeah, truthfully, I never used to read Wonder Man.
Is that Wonder Man's daddy or something?
I remember he had a mullet at one point. That's what I know.
Yeah.
This Wonder Man 1, I'm pretty sure I have a copy of this laying around because I think people just used to throw it in boxes for you when you'd have a big order from somewhere.
25 cents to 10 cents at a time. Boxes. Look, let me tell you something. So apparently the dude that's playing Wonder Man, everybody's saying he should have been Black Panther. He would have been a better Black Panther than Wonder Man.
Ooh, that's a bold statement.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Wonder Man.
I have no expectations for the show, so I'll watch it and probably enjoy it because I have no expectations for it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like I said, Wonder Man has few characters. Didn't we see the post? Well, in one of the Guardians of the Galaxies, we see the poster. Did we see a poster in one of the movies of like it was a poster for a movie that was like in the movie itself that it was he was promoting him that he's he's an actor, so that he was in something. But I think they cut that scene out. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, hopefully it'll be a little bit funny, a little bit, a little something. I don't know. I have zero expectations for
Kingsley. You got what's his name? Kingsley going to be in it. Who played in
Ben Kingsley?
Ben Kingsley, who played freaking Mang was it Mang? What's the dude from
Mandarin?
Mandarin, the Mandarin, who played the fake Mandarin.
He also played Gandhi.
Yeah.
So there's that. Yeah, I don't know. It's I like I said, a lot of these little books that pop like this, it's all mostly just some type of live action spec.
How much is this book now?
I have no clue, but I'm sure you can still find this book in dollar boxes.
Probably even.
I think this is a volume sales more than a.
Make sure the poster's inside. If you buy the book, make sure the poster's inside.
Either way, it'll be 75 cents out of your pocket, and not that hard of a.
I actually thought that what's his name who played Guy Gardner, what's the fake Nathan Fillion would have been a better Wonder Man. I think he would have been a good Wonder Man.
Yeah, I think he's kind of hitched to DC, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like we've spent too much time talking about Wonder Man.
Okay, exactly.
I think that's fair. How about Marvel Zombies?
I have this book. This is good. Love this book.
So, Marvel Zombies #1. You had a few sold, average $75 to $100. There's 4 printings and a True Believer edition.
Hey, did you see the trailer? The trailer is phenomenal.
And the Sidem covers are they're badass covers.
Spider-Man ripping the head off of 20 zombies with the webbing is phenomenal.
People have always loved Marvel Zombies. The covers were good. It's a fun little thing.
The homage cover, the homage covers, I love it that they do all the covers over again. It was great. All the Spider-Man covers, all the just the
and like I said, it's Sidem covers are always great.
I know a lot of these we only know what Pete shares with us when he gives us this, but I assume it's the first printings that are selling for the $70 to $100.
Yes.
Not the True
I would think
Believers.
so.
And the fourth
The
printing.
True Believer was like $1 edition, I think.
Unless the fourth printing is like a Vader #3, where it's super rare. Or a lot more
Pete
rare,
gives me far too little time for me to do any research on any of these to figure out. Yeah,
He's like,
unless
"Here,
I know
take
off
it
the
and
top
run
of
with
my
it."
head. But
Well, you know what happened with this? So apparently, it took a long time for this to drop this show, because Sony was playing hard ass with Marvel, because they wanted to put it in the movie. They wanted to make a movie, but Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man movie no matter what, animation and live action. Marvel owns the rights to Spider-Man on TV, so they can do anything on TV. And they did not want Spider-Man as a violent character, because he rips the heads off of zombies, and so they wanted to decide into putting it on Disney Plus, and that's why it took a lot longer than it, because it's 4 episodes, basically a little bit over 2-hour movie. So that's
zombies. Do you want them to arrest them? What is it? What do they want?
yeah, it is what it is. But again, we got TV and movies pushing books, and again, this book has always seen pops. Because people love zombies. They bring back another series for zombies. There's rumors of zombies here, zombies there. So,
zombies everywhere.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Zombies, oh my.
Next up on the list, we have Modern Warfare 2, Ghost #1. Paramount is supposed to adapt the series for film. Only a handful sold, but $50 to $100. So
is it Steven Spielberg is supposed to be producing it?
I maybe, sure. I mean, I think I saw that rumor that he wanted to, but who knows how true rumors are.
I don't know.
But,
how rare is this book?
I don't know. I mean, it's a Wildstorm book. I mean, most of these like video game books and stuff like that, a lot of them have pretty low print counts.
Yeah, that's what I would. That would be my guess too, but I don't know. I meant to mention this to my son, who's a gamer, and see what he thought, but I forgot. So could be excited about this.
Well, see, how much print run is this book actually made?
Yeah,
I have no clue, but I guarantee you it's probably pretty low, because most video game books don't sell heavily. People normally chase them after the fact. Unless it's a video game that's based on something like a big property, like a Pokemon or something like that. But I mean, even those have pretty low print runs in some cases. But I mean, they're low. It's going to be less than Spider-Man and Batman. I can tell you that much.
So Michael Bay is directing. I just Steven Spielberg wanted to do it. So Michael Bay is supposed to be doing Transformers and G.I. Joe movie. That's the next thing he's supposed to be doing.
Oh, God. Michael Bay directing that shit.
Yeah.
Ugh. So, like I said, video game properties. It's not bad. When you look.
I didn't know Modern Warfare had mechanical spiders and stuff.
Yeah.
Any Michael Bay film's gonna have that.
Yeah. When you start looking through those boxes sometimes, and you're digging through boxes and stuff like that, like I said, don't poo-poo the video game
comics. Pick them all up. Get them again.
Especially when you can get them cheap, because sometimes they have low print runs, sometimes they're cheap, and Cosmics. Wildstorm doesn't have huge print runs on their stuff, so and it's a cool cover. Alrighty, and last up on our list, we got Tomb Raider Witchblade #1, which is your first Tomb Raider, your first Lara Croft.
That's surprising. I told Pete when he posted this. That's a little surprising. I would not have guessed that her first appearance would be in a team up or whatever with Witchblade. But
great Michael Turner cover.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good cover.
But yeah, I think that's a fair book for $20. Just for a Michael Turner cover, a nice can, and it's a first appearance.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So that's what we have rounded out the list today. Yeah, that's what we got rounded out the list today. If you want to read more about why Pete chose these books, you can go over to CBSI and read his write-up for the Hot 10 and the Outside Looking In.
Yep.
Who we got hanging out in the chat tonight, Jedi?
Well, I don't know if you peeked at the chat or not, but GT Key Comic just flooded
Possessed.
Good God, good Lord. GT Key comic. First, second, all the way, like the first 15 are all GT Key comics. So thank you, GT, for all those posts.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not going to post all of them, but as always, we appreciate it.
Yes.
Tommy Longbox. Okay, someone called the Ghostbusters at GT Key has clearly been possessed. Yeah, either that or he fell asleep on his keyboard. I don't know. Just wow. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we have an explanation here. Pardon me, but this is channel not appropriate video. Facts that I'm possessed. Yeah, that is maybe that is person PPI. Who knows? Who else we got here? GT's not done yet. Apparently, there's another one in there. Terry Floyd. Hello, all. Terry. Terry, that movie has dropped already. So, are you going to stay with that picture of Naked Gun? Or are you going to move on?
Gotta change it.
Yeah. Grumpy G, evening all. What's going on, Grumpy? Glad to have you. Nerdy Geek, what's up? Joe Jedi and Dom. What's up with you, Nerdy?
What's
Glad
up
you're here?
What is up?
Tyson, good evening, fellows. It's party time. Party time and football and
On the
qualified.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Who else we got? BK is in the house. What the hell?
BK,
Greetings in all
BK.
capitals. What's going on, BK? A little talk about football going on. We got RP. What's up, peeps?
What is
Going
up?
on, RP? Paul is here. What's going on, Paul?
What's up, Paul?
And we have Brucifer, who is made an appearance and has been poking Dom, but Dom has not taken the bait. I'm so proud of you, Dom, for just not taking the bait. Being the bigger man this week. Cosmic, what's going on, Cosmic? Hello, Mama Bear.
Hey, Mama Bear.
Always great to have Mama Bear, as always. Saw her Tuesday for the Doctor Who show. And let's see. I hope I don't miss anybody. Let's see.
Nerdy Geek in there.
Yeah, Nerdy Geek. I think I hit
Michael
him already, but
Curtis,
good to see him again. And I think that's it.
I have already failed this challenge, BK. I will let you know.
Oh yeah,
I have failed tremendously. Only 5 days into the month of September.
God only knows what the Vegas odds of that are. That'll never happen.
Good man. Good man. That's what we're all here for. Some vamp goonery.
Yeah.
All righty.
Let's see.
What do we got?
Doing pickups?
Yeah, let's do some
Is it
pickups.
time for pickups?
Yeah, I need to disappoint BK.
Okay, so me first. So I'm not showing any comics this week. I'm going to do some OA that I've had tucked away that I've never shown that hopefully will make Dom pretty jealous. Here is I don't know the store that did this, but here's an OA. I had to look up the name because I forgot it, by Narcelio Souza. This is Dave Stevens.
Oh, nice.
I like that, man.
Homage.
Little Star Wars / Planet Comics homage.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And also by Souza, how do you say his name? Another, I think this was the same store, did two. We have another Dave Stevens OA of Leia in the Sheena.
Nice. Well, damn, man. First,
So
Tyson takes
happy-
away those damn friggin' Leia, the Leia friggin' books that I wanted in the friggin' claim sale, and now you have more of these, man.
So I got a couple more OAs that I'll show. So one of the artists that I follow, I don't buy as much of his stuff as I used to, but I still buy stuff every once in a while, is Ali Garza. So Ali Garza is on Whatnot, and he does, for a while it was almost weekly, but I don't know how often he does it now. He'll do fan appreciation shows where if you buy anything, you get a sketch. He'll do like a 5x3 or 5x4 sketch for you if you buy anything. So I do buy stuff from him, as you know. So I have this. I believe this is
Hey, GT
Scarlet.
Comics, you're good, man. You're good.
I believe this is Scarlet, right? I think he didn't tell me who it was.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch, I believe.
I think Scarlet Witch, yeah.
I like this one the most. Obviously, we got some Zombie Tramp, and you can't request. I should tell you can't. He sends you what he sends you. You can't tell him what you want.
No,
He'll send you what he sends you. I picked up he sent me a Joker. Now these are all free. If you buy anything, he sends you these for free. 08 sketches. So if you want to go check out his show, go do that and get some free stuff. I have a Wonder Woman.
Nice.
And the last one I got, I was watching his show, and he really didn't have any comics that I wanted. But again, he says, and he'll tell you this, he says, if you buy anything, he will send you a free sketch. And he has some stickers in his Buy It Now. And he'll tell you, if you want to, he said, buy a sticker, and I will send you a free sketch. It's fan appreciation. Stickers are like $15 plus however much shipping. So I did that. I bought a Thora, a Deja Thora sticker. He sent me a sketch, and I kind of knew who it was, but I had to look it up to make sure. He sent me a Dwight from the Office.
Yeah, Dwight Schrute. You got Dwight
cool.
Schrute. That's nice. That's
cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Who don't love a Dwight Schrute?
Yeah, that's all I got this week. A little bit of OA for you guys.
All right. Well, I'm here to disappoint BK. So let's start with Vision of Curves 2. Oh, let me do this, because I really hate a mirrored image. That always bothers me. How's that? There we go. Visions of Curves 2.
Oh, I thought it was right the first. Yeah, you're good.
Little Deepest Dimension. Little Velvet Touch.
Right.
Then I picked up a nice little bit of Howard Chaykin. Sorry, BK. It ain't the Howard Chaykin you're going to be wanting.
Joe, not for anything. You might get a little feedback about that cover of that book you just showed.
No, the tail was ripped off. That's
no, but the symbol.
No, we're not on Twitch.
Okay, I'm just all right.
Black Kiss. A little more Howard Chaykin. Good stuff. Little Cannon. I always pick up some Wally Wood.
I like that crack.
Little butt crack.
Man, crack is whack. Not that crack.
Actually picked up a couple copies of that. I'll always work on filling out my canon run and upping the grade on the books that I have and the quality. How about the Sweet Smell of 6X? How about that?
Nice.
Nice.
There we go. I don't even know what I don't even know what the name of that is, but it was
Daria something.
How'd you like an ass? There you go, Harper.
That's nice. There you go.
Little strip softball going on there.
Apple there.
Picked up a couple issues of Helga Twist.
Oh, nice.
A little pinup mag.
I did some censoring there. Yeah, nice.
Little Bud Root, little
gay woman.
I was very happy to get some Penthouse Comics.
Really?
Penthouse Comics always great.
Yeah, Penthouse Comics started again, right? It was they weren't.
Yeah. This is the old one.
Okay.
And I've been.
I like that Lesbian Beach.
I've been looking for this cover and
no males allowed
for a long time. Also, quite jazzed. A little Milo Manara.
Nice.
Always happy when I could find some Milo Manara. Little vintage gentleman. Little humor, little cartoons, little fiction.
Little gentleman magazine. Yeah.
And another fun gentleman's magazine. Well, I like picking up weird stuff. So that's what I ended up with this week.
Smoking your pipe in the gentleman's club.
The only thing I didn't get any books this week, but I did get the books from Jedi from the claim sale. The Mike Turner. Thanks.
Okay. I got glad your postman didn't just stuff it into your little.
No. It's kind of funny that this package my neighbor got. So they left the package in my door, and my neighbor picked it up. So I'm happy that she did get it. But thank you. So I got that.
Thank you. Bless your neighbor.
Of course, you got the
I agree
books that I like.
Those are, I already missed those.
A little camel toe. And you got a little bit more Camel, really, Camel dope, good stuff. But that's
Don't let
about
Giggle.
it.
Don't let Giggle see that.
Nah, she's sleeping. She's sleeping. Listen, I don't condone smutty
I'll
books,
try, BK.
but I do.
Um,
But I do condone these because I am a huge Leah fan when it comes to anything with her slave outfit. Well, a hut
Yeah.
slayer.
Keep those stuffed under your side of the mattress, and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
agree, Terry. Yeah. So
Yes.
All right.
Nice. You got the package.
I think Tyson's throwing a little double entendre at you there.
just a reminder, the GoFundMe for Kyle and Nubia is still up. You can help him out there. Don't know if there'll be another claim sale at some point. Who knows? Maybe yes, maybe no. It's a lot of work for Bruce.
Well, wait, listen. You definitely have to congratulate Bruce for doing a fantastic job.
Did a bang up
Yeah,
job.
thank him for that. Yeah.
Definitely, man. He put that all together. And did Marco ever send out the shipping money that he said he was going to send out?
I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
I think he did.
He
Okay,
did.
yeah. So
He did.
there you go.
Yeah.
Thank Marco
he,
as well for the shipping money for everybody to get their books, which is great. So,
Yep.
You know,
Well, he sent Bruce. He sent Bruce some shipping money.
Bruce the shipping money.
Yeah.
He didn't send me anything.
No, he said Bruce to you because all the books said Bruce. But yeah, that's cool. But no, BK, no, I'm not corrupted. I'm just corrupted when it comes to certain things.
Leia.
It's not corruption. Broadening your horizons is not corruption.
Exactly. Listen, when it comes to, I said Leah in her Hut Slayer outfit or Dark Talon, you know, or Shinhati, you get some of these. You get me going with that. You know, I got my characters, my female characters that I do like. That people think that because I don't like Ray's character that I am against female leading the way. No, I'm not.
I got a couple of Ray covers you might like too.
The racy Ray covers, maybe.
Yes. All right. So for our comics now later this week, for this week, War number 2, the 1 in 20. It's just a cool variant. It's just a nice ratio. It's a cool, weird cover. And Weta, I think she's the one that, or he, I'm not sure.
No, Cosmic. I hate the Ewoks.
Is the one that did, I think, the Something is Killing the Children cover ratio not that long ago that looked like a Frizzen but wasn't a Frizzen. But I don't know. I like picking up artists that are newer on the scene or don't have an established name. They're doing some cool art. I like to pick up their early stuff, so why not?
That's an indie?
Yeah, well, it's through Boom.
Oh, Boom. Okay.
Yeah. I like these Vampirus Carmilla. I like all of these Warrant. It's not Warren, it's Warrant magazine that's putting out a lot of this stuff. That you're getting a San Julian cover on this.
Yeah.
Most of the San Julian covers that they're doing on this, it's new art that he's doing too. So
Yeah. In case you didn't notice the price listing on there, that's not an old magazine. That's probably what, like 2007, maybe somewhere around there, or is it even? It might be
brand new.
more recent. Oh, that's brand new.
This comes out this week.
Okay.
What the
Oh no shit! I didn't know they were still. Do they still make that?
Yes.
I didn't know they still did Vampirus Carmilla.
There's a magazine imprint called Warrant with a T at the end, not Warren, and they've been doing these. Some of it's reprints, some of it's new stuff. There's a lot of new material inside. The San Julian work. San Julian's still alive. He is still doing covers. They're still putting these out. Sometimes you'll get like an old Frazetta cover.
I have one.
Yeah.
The one I thought I could be wrong. I thought I looked the one I have up, and I thought it was like either 2000. It might be more recent, but I didn't know it was that. I didn't know they were still doing it.
Yeah, no, they're still putting them out.
I don't know what I did with it.
It's good. It's good stuff. There's good art, good stories. They're fun. It's like I like the old school magazine.
Listen,
feel to
Jedi, you
black
gotta
and
miss
white
that
art
Kickstarter,
stuff.
man. That Vampirus Kickstarter with all those figure sketches.
I don't have that kind of luck. It's $100 to $150 a bag. I'm not doing it.
You're buying everything else. You could buy that. Vampirella is your favorite book. When I saw that, I was like, "This is Jedi's weird wheelhouse."
No.
You
When I
people's
saw
eyes
it-
glaze over on those blind bags, man.
when I saw it, Dom, I went there too, and I was like, "Oh shit, let me go check this out." And then I saw the price, and I started reading what was in it, and I'm like, no. For one,
Jedi
I don't
and I
have the
were-
kind of look to do a hit to get a
Once
hit
you
on
start
it.
seeing the covers that come out of there, you're gonna probably start the The same
Maybe,
thing with
but
the,
how many are you gonna have to
100
buy to get that versus just probably buying the cover on the secondary market in 6 months a hell of a lot cheaper.
The same thing with the monsters. Wait till the covers start coming out. For the people that didn't get it, they're
Sure,
gonna
yeah, monsters will be hot for a while, but or like Vampirella, I mean, some of the covers they were showing off in those were like the J. Scott Campbell's and some of those.
But a lot of them are foil.
A lot of those you could probably buy for $100 raw in good shape.
Well, you know what? They're gonna probably have
cheaper.
They're gonna have ones that were original foil based, so they're gonna be changing a lot of things around. So you have a lot of
love your
there.
gimmicks. Slap foil on it. Dom will buy it. I can't. That doesn't do shit. It doesn't do anything. When they slap foil on it, doesn't do it for me.
And they're saying they have rare. What do you call those little ones?
You see that, Jedi?
Ash cans.
Look at Terry.
Ash can. Yeah, they're gonna have rare ash cans. Well, define what rare is. What is rare?
Terry just put down.
Yeah.
Bruce was showing off his new Mark Spears Vamp medal he got earlier in the show.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be getting mine soon too, because I have not gotten my medal yet. I ordered one. I have not gotten it.
And last up on the list, this is supposed to come out, but he's still sending out the surveys, but it showed up on the previews for drops anyway. It was Kickstarter, Blam and Glam number 11, the Bang Bez yellow variant, the nice variant. Bang Bez is amazing. Doesn't do a ton of comic work, but he has been putting out covers for Blam and Glam and a couple other Kickstarters.
Put a Band-Aid over her nips and call it a nice cover.
The not nice cover doesn't have the panties or the Band-Aids.
Yeah. Well, normally there's 3 tiers. There's the nice, there's the topless, and there's the naughty. And sometimes they'll throw another one in there that's like, they call it like spicy or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. Usually, I just like it when they just basically have a topless with like little things over their nips and they call it nice. I was like, okay.
But the Blam and Glam has been one of my favorite Kickstarters. I love Richard Morgan's work. His covers on these, this is his book. He has painted covers. There's normally not a ridiculous amount of covers, which I enjoy. He'll normally have some variants. He'll normally have like 2 artists. So in this, it's Bang Bez and it's Luana Vecchio are doing covers on this one. Earlier, he had Bang Bez and Susperia do covers. He had Stefan Sevic do covers. He always has good people come in. It's not a huge volume of different covers, and you can backfill as well. So you can go back and pick up those ones that you missed. They're on number 11 right now. I believe number 12 will be launched relatively soon as well. So you can always go back and catch up on some of these. There's some amazing artwork and amazing covers in there. For the future, Hello Darkness 16. It's a great Ryan Brown cover. I just like it a lot.
None's creeping out.
Everyone with that whole Marian Heretic book coming out, people are hooked on creepy nun covers and crazy sexy nun covers. So why not? It's
I haven't even seen the movie.
It's an open order book, I believe. It's not a ratio, and it's a virgin variant, and it's a cool cover. Ryan Brown does great work, so it's a cool cover. Styx presents Jessamy, number 2. This is the Kiss Kiss variant. It's just a good cover. The C cover is also really good as well. I know nothing about this book, but number 1 has a local comic shop day like sketch cover of this cover. So that will be coming out beforehand. But I don't know. It's on my pre-orders. I'll read it, see what it's like. And last on my list, I'm a sucker for Stuart Sager. I am, and he is going to have the C cover on Scourge of the Serpent 3. His work is great. We're going to see some of it a little bit later when we look at some vampy stuff. He's a person that doesn't do a ridiculous amount of work. He'll throw out a little Deja Thoris here and there. Maybe he's doing some of the Sonya Reborn covers coming up. And it's great to see a Conan cover as well. His work is very unique, very cool. So I will be picking that up. Oh, that would be awesome. I would love to get Sager on the show. That would be fun. Because he is a cool artist that is up our alley in terms of the books we like. For my tops and tails this week, I talk a lot about Flowers XL and the Kickstarter stuff, but the FU previews, flawless. There's the Alice in Cyberland preview. There's a Flowers XL cover. Flowers XL just does much like Yum. When I see Flowers XL covers, I like them a lot. And this is a good tail cover. It's a perfect tail cover. So that's what kind of met the need this week for tops and tails.
Nice cover.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of fun books in that FU previews. All righty, and Jedi, what you got? Who you got for us this week for our cosplayer?
Well, the bad thing about turning in my assignments to Joe early, because I think I sent these to you like last Sunday, is I forget I forget who they are. I have no idea who these are. Okay, so Ichi Tornado is our cosplayer of this week. Here she's done some Mad Love covers, which is like a Kickstarter magazine, I believe. And this is I believe this is a Fallout cover, Fallout cosplay, I believe.
Feels about right.
Yeah. And then I had to throw a little foot action in there for. Yeah, I threw a little foot action in there. This is a Mad Love, and she did. What's the name of this character? Yuri,
yeah.
Is it Yuri? So cosplaying is Yuri, and like I said, as soon as I saw the foot with the lollipop,
yes,
like, okay.
Reek always does great Yuri.
Yeah, Reek does that. Yeah,
does great Yuri foot covers.
That's a Reek homage, I guess.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good one.
And then finally, the next slide.
Foot picture, by the way, that foot picture, that's what I had for the intro for a while.
Yeah. That's I wouldn't mind having that. I think the first print of that was it. How do you say his name? Reek.
Yeah.
Reek. That's not a cheap book, actually. Though I think the first printing. Oh, there was it. Yeah, there's a couple of printings of that thing out there. But anyway, moving on. Of course, next slide. Got some. Is that some Cammy? Yeah, and then of course I had to throw Dom his Leia.
Oh damn!
Bikini Leia bone as usual. Anytime I can, I will, Dom. I promise.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Those things don't want to stay in that bikini.
No, she's about
like holding on for get the underboob right there.
She's giving me an itchy tornado.
I know, right?
So here's what is that, Ladies of Cosplay or something? So that they do a lot of times the Kickstarters too, they'll do like Ladies of Cosplay and those kind of Kickstarter books, which I assume.
I'm telling you, man, the Leia bikini is the most iconic outfit from sci-fi that's out there.
Yeah, I don't think you can call if you're well, yeah, I'll say it. If you're a lady, I don't think you can call yourself a female cosplayer unless you've done the Leia slave bikini.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a prerequisite. Some guys have tried it, doesn't go over quite as well.
No,
but
not good at all.
Yeah.
I can tell you this, and I said it before in the past, and I'll say it again. And people who know that Frazetta is the reason why that bikini exists. He's the one that created that bikini. So he sent that was one of the sketches.
I had never heard you say that before. I did not know that, Don. I did not know that.
That it's a Frazetta work. So
all right, there we go. I learned something today.
Yeah, we love Frank.
Yep.
And that's it for she has a couple of pages, I think mainly IG. Of course, if you want to go see some of our other stuff, they all have IG pages, so go check her out there. And that's all we got for cosplay covers of the week.
All righty. We got Dom's favorite segment.
It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia. It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Salium Comic FOC. Sale of the week.
Okay, so actually, for the viewers out there, as much as Dom hates that, I know you guys can't see it during the segment intro, but Dom actually bobs his head.
He
Well,
loves
actually,
it.
that
I do.
intro is
What's
playing.
funny?
It's
Well,
there.
as we go
And then
on,
I noticed he'll catch himself. He caught himself and went like, oh,
It sticks.
Straighten
It
up.
sticks with you. It sticks with you.
yeah.
Yep.
I
So
can
this
imagine
week,
walking around that hotel working, sale of the week,
Yeah.
just bobbing his head, dancing.
yeah, I love it.
man,
So this week, this stuff, I don't know, stumbled upon this when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do this week. These aren't super expensive, so I'm going with some maybe some more reasonable priced collector items if you're so inclined. Penthouse in 1982 did these Penthouse keychains that I guess I don't know where you can pick them up, but now they're probably, I don't know if you can see the two with the red price tags, but they were 99 cents at wherever those were being sold, and so that's not a bad return, I guess, for what are we talking, like
if I'm
40
not
years or whatever.
if I'm not mistaken, they made ones too that if you turn it over, you remember the pens that you take the clothes off the pen, you turn the pen over, the clothes come off. and you
Oh,
turn it
I
back.
have one of those.
Yeah, of course you do. No, because
Mine's a Frank Cho one though. So
I think they had them for these too. I think.
I did see an open one, the one that wasn't in the package, that it did not, for the thing where it says for your eyes only, was not there, and you could actually see the bits. So I don't know if that for your eyes only is part of the package or if it's something you peel off the keychain once you buy it.
I think you peel it off. I think.
Yeah, but I did see one that was for sale that did not have, it was loose. It wasn't still in the package, but I didn't go with it. But yeah, this one sold, the first one you see there sold for $30 at a fixed price back in August. Not bad for if you collect like adult, memorabilia, stuff like that. And then this other one's same price back in July 8th for $30. Could have been the same seller for all I know. I don't remember. And then we have, I wanted to get a couple more and I couldn't find any more on eBay. So I just did a quick open search on the internet and I found where some were being sold. They were sold out actually. So they were being sold on Etsy for $45. I don't have any sales date data for that one, but it did say they were sold out.
That's 100% there, Cosmic. That's it brings out the child in all of us.
Yeah. And then the last one, Penthouse photo. The last one is kind of like one Dom was referring to, where you can turn the pen upside down. And this one, you actually, I guess, look inside the little camera lens thingy,
It's
and
like
I guess there's
Viewmaster.
a little ViewMaster, exactly. And there's a picture in there that I don't know. I don't know what the picture. It may be the same picture we see there without the t-shirt tops. Who knows?
I'm guessing
But,
there's multiple pictures in there. The way that's
you think you can click it and turn?
Yeah,
the little thing on top, maybe.
Yeah, like a little ViewMaster.
Maybe, yeah. That makes it even cooler, actually, because it can't be very big. This one actually had some bids on it. $26, 11 bids in mid-July. So just kind of an interesting little thing. Not anything super expensive. It's going to break anybody's bank account, but kind of cool.
But the pervert in you would definitely buy this,
Especially when you're like just trying to find something to put in a segment. You're like, hey, this sounds good.
If I was at some consignment shop or a vintage store or something like that, and I saw that thing floating around for $26, I would consider picking that up for $26.
Hey, Joe, do you have one of those lighters? Don't you have one of the lighters with the girls on it?
Oh, I used to have pinup Zippo lighters all the time. Yeah. What I want are the mugs that the glasses were.
Yes, the mugs. I remember the mugs.
Oh, where.
Yeah. Those are always
fun. The ones where if you like the tumblers that when you put something hot in it, the clothes come off, and then when it cools, the clothes go back on or something.
That's
maybe vice versa. I don't know.
That's good.
That's good stuff.
But that's what we got for sale of the week. Thank God, found something for this week.
Mr. Guccione would be proud.
Yep.
I stress myself out trying to find something for this week that we haven't done before. It's not easy.
It is not an easy task, but we have held up
You pulled
So
through.
far.
Pulled through, Joe.
over a year and a half or so at least of this segment.
We have not.
Bringing new stuff.
Dog collars, the freaking goddamn.
We've done it all. It seems like.
Run the gambit. All righty, we're not getting any trivia with Styx because Styx isn't here.
Shucks.
Sorry, maybe he'll pop back in later and he'll say something fun.
Can we just get the intro?
No.
The intro
we're not gonna.
It loses its appeal without.
You can't just give it out for free.
Yeah, you need the follow up to the intro, which is Styx fumbling through something or being on mute, and it's.
I buy the cow. You get the milk for free.
Yeah. So, spotlight tonight. Jedi had a very good idea. He's like, "Well, we do like team ups or something as a segment, as a reoccurring segment." I was like, "Oh, that's fun." So I figured kind of team up / crossover type comics, kind of picking a character and some of their crossover books would be fun. And who better to start with than Vampy? So, let's get into it. We'll kind of move through kind of alphabetically, and then what I found putting these in alphabetically is I ended up circling back because you had the opposite crossover in some cases. So
this was a good crossover. I read this.
You read this one?
Yeah, I like. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's not a ton of covers either.
No, and it's the alien getting its mojo back with the alien Earth. Anything alien these days, man, it's starting to.
So are we gonna see some more of these again when it's Vampirella versus aliens later on in your presentation?
There isn't the opposite there, but there is the opposite.
Okay, I could say that would be perfect segue because I know eventually we're going to end up talking about this week's episode of Alien Earth. But
fucking awesome! Damn,
I'll let Joe. You want to do it now or later? I have no idea, but yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it.
It was good. It was good. I think we'll save it for later, but it was good. I like talking about TV at the end because then I can feel like
we'll talk about the end,
at the end of the show.
Listen, the one show I'm excited for every week, man. It's an awesome show. I just can't get enough.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So with this series, there's really only like 2 covers, at most 3 covers for each issue. There wasn't a ton of covers. So for
I think there was a
Vampirella book, that's something. Most of them had a black and white version.
Was there like a summer like a con exclusive version of this too? One of these, I think.
On the alien ones, it's possible.
I'm not sure, but you should look at this, Jedi. Try to get these books.
They are cool covers.
They're not a lot of either.
Yeah.
No, if I see these, I'll pick them up.
Yeah, I don't think they're that pricey either. There was a one-shot Catwoman Vampirella crossover. There was a short crossover with Dark Shadows.
Barnabas.
For all you Dark Shadows fans, yeah, that's kind of fun. There were a couple crossover books with Darkness and Vampirella with Top Gal.
Also, Witchblade.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be hitting plenty of the Witchblade ones. There was a cool crossover with Dawn, which had some cool Linsner covers.
Did you miss it? Did you miss a censorship there, Joe, or that just am I just?
Did I?
On that one, the redhead. Is that does that need to be censored?
Oh, no, she's wearing a shirt.
Oh, she is.
Oh, she is.
No,
okay,
yeah,
all right. Okay.
Oh yeah, she's wearing a skin tight shirt.
Yeah, it's a skin tight shirt.
All right. Okay.
But Linsner wrote and illustrated the Dawn Vampirella crossover. So yeah, a lot of Linsner fans that enjoy this book to get plenty of Linsner covers, interiors, story, everything. So one of my favorite, I like the Dynamite books where they kind of pull everybody kind of together and have it's the Marvel Zombies of the Dynamite universe, basically. So you got a ton of really cool Arthur Sidum covers, which are fun. There was a cool set of the Momoko covers with Vampirella and then the Red Sonja ones as
Red
well.
Sonja. It was black and white. And all this
that was back when Momoko was like taking time with a lot of those covers and pumping out some really cool shit.
Relatively early as far as comedy goes.
I do enjoy the Doctor Who or the Dr. Seuss homage covers as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too. I saw on a stream earlier today on Whatnot, somebody was selling Dynamite Vampirellas where Vampirella was bald. Have you guys ever seen those?
I think you're gonna see one of those coming.
You're gonna see those? I did not like it at all. Yeah, she's a
there
zombie bald.
There you go.
Well, no, she's a zombie bald in that one, and the other one she's like legit bald, like regular shaped head.
Well,
I did not like it.
That's through this series as well.
Hey Joe, the reason why they did Marvel Zombies is that Ash crossed over with the Marvel Zombies, and they're part of the Ash universe. So that's why there's Marvel Zombies, because so he teamed up with superheroes to fight the Marvel Zombies. So that's why you have all the zombie shit in the
So you had the Dynamite, and then you had the Dynamite Lives, and the Dynamite Lives is where you get bald Vampirella. But again, you get some really cool Arthur Sidem covers. You get some really nice Perillo covers.
She's had a couple of I'm answering GTs. She's had some con exclusives that were pretty hot, at least for a while.
She did the Godzilla one. The Godzilla one.
Had a window.
Yeah, she had one book. What was that? Was it Bug Wars that she had a ratio on that did okay?
Wasn't it her con book that caused the fist fight at New York Comic Con or whatever? Was that hers?
That was what, 2 years ago though.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. Yeah.
No, the fist fight was McFarlane.
Oh, that was McFarlane. Okay.
I thought there was a Momoko issue too, a dust up there at one point, or maybe it was.
Oh yeah.
No, it was Momoko.
Yeah, that's not lately, but yeah, okay.
No.
I do not like that. No.
You don't like that?
Ooh, a bald Vampirella? No, I don't like that.
No, she's like Moondragon. You know Moondragon from
I ain't digging that. I ain't digging it.
She looked like looks like the girl from the first Star Trek movie.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, this is the
first Star Trek movie. The first one.
Yeah, but I dig the Perillo covers on these series and the Sidem covers. They're just they're cool as shit.
He's the goat. He's the goat.
Then you had Dynamite Never Dies as well. You had a whole set of these cool kind of old school movie posters.
Look at those
through this series.
Breath of the Sagging still.
I'm surprised Dynamite let that go. Those are pretty big.
Yeah,
Dynamite usually they've loosened it up lately. Yeah, maybe because of zombies.
Corpsey tits.
A bunch of
they've loosened up their restrictions lately, as you can tell by some of the Vampirella exclusives out there. But I've heard a lot of artists say that Dynamite has come back to them and said, "Nope, you got to make them smaller." Because that's
yeah. Want a clean runway.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Vampirella Never Dies had some pretty good covers. The Perillo stuff in there was fantastic, and again, any Sidem stuff that's done is just
V cups.
Tyson never disappoints.
That's why I said you need a clean runway. Nice crossover. It was only a 5-issue run. Was Hack Slash. So you had some cool covers there, including a Frizen cover on issue number 1. I think there's 2 or 3 versions of that cover. The Frizen cover, the first one there, which is nice. There's some fun. There's Christy.
Jedi?
Christy Zulu, who people like her stuff.
I've
been into those DC.
I think I do have that one. The Queen of Cards.
Yeah.
The Queen of Hearts. I think I do have that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good Frizen cover.
I might have it signed.
It was fun. I think it was the first one was the trade for this, I believe, which I believe is a Suspiria cover, which is pretty nice. But like I said, then you had Hack Slash Resurrection, which was a Hack Slash series, but you had some fun little Vampirella cameos in there as well.
I like the issue. That last issue?
Yeah, the throwback, the old school one. Yeah, that's
I like that with the death, with the plague, the
yeah,
the plague.
You had Vampirella Kiss do a crossover. I would definitely have to say the gem of this series are the playbill. Yeah, the second one is the playbill one. There's a playbill one for all 4 or 5 issues of the series. And then they do black and white versions of the playbill as well, but the color ones are pretty.
Hey, apparently, there's a Kiss book that just is a zombie cover with Kiss.
The first one.
It was on Cover Price Guide. Or just like one of the hot books. But that is cool. I like that.
Yeah, like I said, the playbill ones are really cool covers.
Which one's the playbill? I'm not sophisticated.
Well, the first one and the second one.
Okay, I was gonna say I like the first one better than the second one.
I like the second one. The second one's pretty cool. I like it.
The second one, I think they have in black and white as well. I think most of the playbill ones they have in black and white and color. So it's just kind of one of those personal preferences. For Vampirella, I don't know, something about Vampirella for me. I like it in color. I need to see the red. I don't know. But they're all really cool covers.
When she wears the white uniform, bikini, I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
You did have, I think you had 3 or 4 one-shot.
I think I have that first
Lady Death Vampirella ones. They're not bad. They're not the best Vampirella covers. They're not the best Lady Death covers, but it's still a crossover, so we're throwing it there. Dynamite did that whole Legendary series as well, where they had the kind of steampunk themes going on, where you got all of those characters in kind of steampunk attire.
That's cool.
You had Magdalena and Vampirella, which was a nice crossover from Top Cow. Got some good covers there. I thought there was nice little Art Adams in there on the second cover. Naughty and Nice had a crossover with Red Sonja and Vampirella, so there were some fun covers there. There was also a Nick's cover where they crossed over. I think that was she showed up in there, and what was it, issue 3 and maybe 4.
Oh, I didn't know Nyx had her own title. I did not know
that. It pops out every now and then, but not very often, and it doesn't run very long. And then they seem to shelve it for a little while and then bring it back.
She was in that Vampirella arc that I read. She was naughty.
Yes.
She was a bad girl.
If you're into the gaming world, the Pathfinder Worldscape had a Vampirella series where you had a bunch of characters there from that whole I'm not a Dungeons and Dragons type game person, but there was a series that was out where you can get those, and it was also a pretty cool Vampirella cover. You had Prophecy, which I believe was Reanimator, Red Sonja, and Vampirella. She popped up in Purgatory Must Die as well. There's some fun covers in there. She showed up in a Reanimator series as well, which wasn't great art.
Crazy ass variants. Crazy ass crossovers. You never saw coming.
I never heard it. I would have never dreamed she did a Reanimator.
I know.
I think she's in like 3 different books with Reanimator.
Yeah.
By far, one of my favorite crossovers is definitely the Red Sonja Vampirella, Meet Betty and Veronica. All the covers in here are awesome. The Hack covers are great. The Dan Parent covers are great. There's just a lot of fun. You don't get a ton of fun Vampirella covers. You get sexy Vampirella, you get kind of horror Vampirella. You don't get a ton of fun Vampirella covers, and there's a lot of fun Vampirella covers in this run. There's a couple Faye Dalton covers as well in this run. I love Faye Dalton. She's an amazing artist, and her work is top notch. It's
I kind of thought the second one I thought it was Nancy Drew. Like Vampirella and Nancy Drew.
Yeah, it has a Nancy Drew. I noticed that we had a football cover on the first one. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh yeah, you got a football cover on. Yeah, just holding the helmet. But there's the Dan Parent has a lot of fun Virgin covers in this as well. I love the Dan Parent Virgins in this, between the movie theater and the cruising in the car.
Vampirella meets Josie and the Pussycats, man.
But like I said, there's a ton of variants through this run. I believe this series ran at least like 12 issues. There are a ton of really fun. The Back to the Future one is nice.
Oh, I was gonna ask, is that a Back to Future homage? Yeah. Okay.
I like the Rena's El Paso. I like that cover.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
All the hat covers are really cool. I like Dan Parent little double feature is fun. But like I said, there's out of a 12 issue run, there's tons of covers to choose from, which are all fantastic. Of course, she showed up in Sacred Six. When that series ran, you got some cool Jay Lee covers in there, some fun Vampirella stuff. She shows up in Savage Tales. While Savage Tales isn't really a crossover book per se, because all the stories are it's anthology. So you get one-off Sonya stories and Vampirella stories.
Yeah, I like the last one. Last one's cool.
You do get them on the cover together in some cases, even though they're not necessarily in the stories together in the book. But I couldn't leave it out because that first one, that Sitem cover, is fantastic.
Yes.
I never the Savage Tales kind of pop out every now and then, and they always have great covers.
Is that third one an homage? It seems familiar to me. Is that third one an homage to something?
It does feel familiar, but I don't know.
Cool.
You got a little Shadowhawk, Vampirella. What is this?
Savage Dragon too. Wow.
The second one, I'm trying to remember what the damn title of this is. It's either
Savage.
But Savage Dragon's in it. The book is it's either Shocky or Shocky.
I like that the Shy with Vampirella. That's cool. I think I had that book.
Yeah, the Shy one's a fun cover as well.
I'm collecting Shy. Shy's really cool.
I might have a Shy Vampirella. I don't know if I have that cover or not, but I think I might have a Shy Vampirella crossover.
And I do like Dan Parent stuff. Is if you're an Archie fan, it's hard not to like Dan Parent stuff. It's just
remember Shadowhawks was the first superhero with AIDS.
No, I did. I did not.
It's just full of these little tidbits.
I think if I wasn't mistaken, he was he had AIDS. That was and he was doing something. I think that was one of the things he had, if I'm not mistaken.
You also got. I'm sorry, you threw me off on
There's
that.
So many directions that you could take something like that. That's like.
Wait, hold on.
But I want to be careful not saying anything to the fan.
I wasn't saying anything. I was just saying I was just trying to come out with the thing that I thought that I think one time I read about it a long time, if I'm not mistaken. I collect Shadowhawk at one time.
You had a good crossover with Witchblade, Vampirella, Magdalena, and Tomb Raider. We got a nice Art Adams cover on there as well. Swords of Sorrow is another fun little series because you get a lot of Tula Lotte covers in a style that she's kind of. It's a little bit different than the style she does now. It's still Lotte, but
he was HIV positive. There you go. You see, I knew.
So he didn't have full blown AIDS.
Yeah. There you go. So there you go.
There we go. Now we know. So the first and third cover there are Lotte covers, which I love. The Swords of Sorrow books I think are fantastic.
Oh, I thought last cover though. That's cool.
And there were really cool hack covers in there as well for Swords of Sorrow. And then you had a spin-off Swords of Sorrow with Vampirella and Jennifer Blood as a crossover. You had a little Vampirella Army of Darkness crossover, which was fun.
Yes, I remember.
I had that second one. I think I just sold that second one actually.
Yeah, because those are the Tony Fleets did those covers, and then Seeley I think did the A covers for them. You have the crossover with Vampirella and Deja Thoris. A lot of good covers in that. Jay Ancoletto cover there on that third one. Got the awesome Joe Jusko cover on that last one there as well. Love Joe Jusko.
He's about to stomp somebody.
She had a handful of crossovers with Dracula.
I like those books. Those are cool.
So Rage was good. You got a lot of interesting little Dracula covers and fun Vampy and Dracula covers. The second one there is a Selena cover. I love Selena covers. Stuff is so good.
I like that last cover.
Actually, the second and third are Selena covers. Yeah, and the last one there is a Perillo.
I think she's getting it sucked up in the anus hole.
Yeah, Perillo through these series did a lot of really cool covers. You had a Vampirella Dracula, the Centennial. You had Vampirella Unholy, which was also a heavy Dracula Vampirella book. You got your couple Hughes covers there as well, which is always fun. You had a crossover with Painkiller Jane, which was nice. You had the Vampirella Sinner crossover. It's a nice little sexy cover.
Another
the Vampirella Pray for the Sinner cover. You also got a Mendoza cover. So Jedi, if you're looking for a little Mendoza Vampy.
Yeah, I like Mendoza. Yeah.
And Vampirella and Pray for the Sinner.
Dom Terry has corrected it. It's pronounced she, not shy.
Shy.
He has been
been
corrected.
Go Shy. All right, thank you.
No, we're all guilty.
You get everything right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes my knowledge sucks.
And as I said, things swap. So while we saw she and Vampirella earlier, now we get to see Vampirella and she. I think it might be a Jim Ballant cover.
Dotson.
Next to the Red Sonja and Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica. This Vampirella Red Sonja series had a ridiculous number of variants, which were all really, really cool.
I know.
So
I like that
Dotson cover was great. The middle one's a Tedesco, and I love Tedesco. And then you got a Lotte there on the far right. They were just good covers all around. You got some cool Jay Lee covers in there.
You gave me freaking hype to try to collect these freaking books now, man.
There's good covers in there. There's good artists that work on this stuff.
I'm going to start off with Kickstarter. I'm going to start off with the Kickstarter books. So when I get some good books, I'll get Jedi jelly.
It's infectious, Dom.
Yeah, I love the Jay Lee covers that are in there are great.
First one's really. I like the first one.
Yeah, like I said, there's some really fun covers.
The black cover too.
Run through that series. You got a Vampirella had a crossover with Wetworks.
Wetworks is awesome. I like Wetworks.
You had the Witchblade crossover as well.
It's funny. People are like, what is Wetworks?
90s feeling.
Vampires and werewolves and creatures. There were a team that came out. And remember we had the issue when we were talking about Michael Turner. Michael Turner had that really nice ballistic cover, which was friggin' awesome in friggin' Wetworks.
It's good stuff. There's another Vampirella versus Lady Death. There's a Vampirella versus Panther. That's just an awesome cover. I love that cover a lot.
That's cool.
She had a crossover with Hemorrhage.
Hemorrhoid.
I listened to a novel. I listened to a Vampirella novel where Vampirella and Panther were roommates. And I was like, damn.
Lucky
when
guy.
You like to be the Jack Tripper in that scenario.
Come on, knock on my door.
You're more like Larry.
Yeah.
Go to Regal.
You had a Vampirella versus Dracula series as well, which was a short little mini. You had her crossover in Purgatoria, but then you get Vampirella versus Purgatoria as well.
Always
had some fun covers there. There was a little exclusive to the last one there.
Purgatory. I always liked Purgatory. From Evil Ernie. Evil Ernie books. And Lady Death, because Evil Ernie and Lady Death all the same universe.
Purgatory has some good books.
Yeah, some nice books. Yeah.
You can pick up her first appearance in it's Evil Ernie.
Yeah.
It's a #1. It's Evil Ernie something #1. It's not an expensive book at all.
Is that Evil Ernie one is expensive? That's gotten expensive.
Oh, the Lady Death one is, yeah. The one with the Evil Ernie #1 is very expensive. #2 is kind of expensive. First cover appearance of Lady Death, but yeah.
Yeah, but the Vampirella versus Purgatory has some good covers in it. Has a few little gems in it. I had to only include the Stuart Sager covers in this. The Vampirella versus Reanimator. Stuart Sager did a cover for each of the issues as well. I just love his work. And
cool covers.
Cool covers.
Yeah.
Then you had a Vampirella versus Red Sonja. I had to include both Carla Cone ones in there because it would just be wrong just to include the Vampy one and not them looking at each other.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That's not my favorite Carla Cone.
Jade Lee cover?
It's not, but it was a fun set.
Is that a Jade Lee cover, the third one?
Yeah, Jade Lee did some covers in the series as well. You had some cool Perilla stuff as well. Yeah. There was a Suspiria cover in there. That second one is still I love that cover. It's a cool Perilla cover.
I have that one. Actually, I may have two because I was idiot and bought two of them. I have two that are remarked. Two of those that are remarked by Perilla. Like he drew some like all kind of crazy shit on her face, like extra blood and gore and stuff.
And I do love the third one where they're playing, I guess it would be Mortal Kombat against each other.
That's cool. That's fine. Yeah.
Video game homage.
You have Vampirella, the Dark Powers, where you get a lot of fun old Golden Age heroes that show up, and you kind of get the fun, different looking Vampy. This is Vampy if she was Golden Age.
Yeah.
And there's some really cool Jay Lee covers in there as well.
The Harley Joker.
And then sticking with that same series, same world, you had Vampirella versus the Superpowers.
I had the last one with the blood in the bathtub.
Yeah, no, I got a few copies.
Yeah, there were like 3 or 4 versions of that. There was there was a trade, a virgin, a black and white.
Yeah, that's a great Jay Lee cover.
Version.
Yeah.
I like I say the Souza Micah.
Yeah.
Souza Micah has 2 Vampirella covers that are just wow, and that's one of them. That's one of them right there.
What's the second one?
No, the first.
No, the first one.
Oh, the first one. Okay.
Rebecca Puebla did the second one. She did a handful of the covers, I think, in there as well. And that.
Oh man, I wanted more.
That's our Vampy crossovers.
I wanted more. I thought it was getting fun, man. Seeing these covers.
I gave you 42 slides of Vampirella.
Now I feel I have to collect these, man.
Over 100 Vampy books shown. There we go. So cool. Those are our Vampy
and there's
crossovers.
a lot more, and there's a lot more out there.
I'm sure there are. Yeah. It's hard tracking down all this stuff sometimes, and I know I always probably miss something in there.
And also
a lot of those are not. A lot of those are not. I noticed they were talking in the chat about you don't find a lot of Vampirella in the long boxes or in the dollar bins or $5 bins for that matter. Well, maybe $5 bins.
Remember the original run, the Harris comics? You might find those.
I mean, but yeah, they're not expensive. A lot of these are just not expensive at all.
Yeah, you'll find a lot of the newer stuff sometimes, like stuff from like the past 2 years in boxes, because people just will put out the dead stock of stuff that they have. But when you're going back to try to find stuff from 10, 15 years ago, it's not easy to track those down in the wild. Online you can find everything.
That's a Souza Micah right there too.
It's a winner.
Souza Micah image.
Yeah, I had to grab that, throw that in there because it was just too good. So that is what we have this week for our spotlight. Jedi, do you got any collectibles for us tonight?
I do.
Coming soon, collectibles. Dom might have helped a tiny bit.
Maybe.
This week on the collectibles, Dom did help a little bit this week. I kind of already knew when he sent it to me. I kind of already knew about it, but he did send me something. But anyway, firstly, let me make sure I'm on the right clicker thing here. All right. First, we have from Fallout. I don't know a lot about the Fallout characters. I learned them as I kind of watched the TV series. But we have the from 3-0, the X-Pac 01 armor suit. So those that play Fallout or are familiar with Fallout might be excited about that. I don't know enough about it to really know one way or the other. But yeah, that's coming out for us. Then we have, now these I do like, more U2s. Yeah, I think I don't know if this will ever be a Funko level collectible, but they're pretty cool.
They got some good characters that they make more of an animated type of
horror people love collecting whatever.
Yeah.
As long as it's their character they're not overly hung up on it having to be a
if they ever get the Star Wars license, I'll definitely get the Boba Fett. We all know that. If they ever get the Star Wars license.
Yeah, no, I like both of these. I'm a I don't collect Halloween, but it's one of my favorite, probably my favorite horror movie. But yeah, these are both cool. I don't know if I'll pick either one of them up unless I find it cheap, but yeah, really cool. All right, here we go.
Oh, fun.
This is Dom's contribution right early on. We get it.
Oh, jeez.
We get Nosferatu Funko. We get Count Orlok and Ellen Hutter.
Oh, yeah.
So if you enjoyed the Nosferatu movie, this is the pop movie release, I guess, of these two characters.
Nosferatu.
Yeah,
That's something.
I didn't crazy enjoy that movie, but I think Brewster liked it a lot.
I didn't mind it. I mean, I like the director a lot, but
I don't know. I just couldn't. I just can't imagine him dying over a piece of ass. I just can't. I don't know. I just can't. I couldn't swallow it. I'm like, why is this guy willing to die over this piece of ass? I don't get it. But anyway,
she had a sweet ass. What do you want?
Yeah, there you go. All right, what else we got? All right, I don't know if Dom and them's ever talked about this on the Star Wars show or not, but from Moose Toys, we have the Star Wars dioramas. Have the Kenobi Darth Vader. I guess he is Darth Vader at that point. Diorama, and they're fighting on the
For the record, once he told Palpatine, he goes, "What is thy bidding, master?" He became Vader, and Marco, these guys always try to correct me, saying that's not true. Nope. He became Vader.
Nope, you are correct.
Yes,
you are correct, and if they try to correct you, then they are wrong.
They are wrong.
Yeah. You have this one. You also have the Ahsoka versus Maul fight diorama.
You have the Seeds of Mandalore, which is pretty cool.
You can get a little. Is that? I guess that's Ahsoka's lightsaber. I guess, or one of them.
Yeah, it's like a little piece of each.
Yeah. You get the Vader mask in the first one, and you get the mud. What's it called? The mud something.
It's the Mudhorn.
Mudhorn. Yeah, for Mandalorian and Grogu. So pretty cool. I mean, if you got room for it to display, these are pretty cool. I like these.
They got Marvel ones too. Marvel. They got Harry Potter ones, I think, too.
Yeah. So I assume Moose has a Star Wars license, or else they wouldn't be able to do this.
Hey, Cosmic, they're pretty cool. If I come across, I might pick up the Ahsoka versus Maul, and if they ever come out with a Boba Fett or a Jango Fett, I'll probably pick that one up if they do.
All right, we have John Wick Hot Toys. This one, going back as far as we've done these, back whenever it was just me and Dom, we've always said it's easy to do the body and the weapons. Let's take a look at the face. How did they do on the face? Not bad.
Pretty good sculpt on the face.
They're getting better and better with the face.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Nope.
This is probably it's Hot Toys, so it's not going to be cheap. Probably about $400 or $500.
No, this is about $230.
30? Okay. Maybe that's, well, I guess as far as
Still
I'm
not cheap though.
bargain, I guess. So yeah, look out for that if you're a John Wick fan collector. And if you're a Walking Dead collector, McFarlane has doing their Series 3 figures. You've got Morgan, you got Rick, and you've got the gas mask.
You know, it's funny. They used to have the figures came out like that when they first did the Walking Dead figures back in the day. They were coming in packaging like that. I have the original ones, all the original ones, in my storage unit. You know, Rick Grimes, freaking goddamn Shane. You know,
You have Coral.
Cole.
Coral. Yeah, so these are, hey, they're still making Walking Dead. So the Deadheads are still collecting these things. I guess, well, not
yeah,
those Deadheads, but the other. All right, what else we got? Yeah, I don't know a lot about this. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Behemoth figure.
Yeah, it's one of the
Ahaya.
one of the kaijus in the
Yeah.
in the Godzilla Kong universe.
Can you ever have too many kaiju? No.
Never had too many. Yep.
Yeah. And what else we got? Oh, this is a prototype. Yeah, I always forget that I threw that in there. This is prototype. All right, we have, all right. If I collected backpacks, I would get this, but I'm not going to go down that road. You have the Entertainment Earth limited edition exclusive Terrifier, Art the Clown backpack. It glows in the dark, apparently, as you can see. It's got the creepy little girl on the backside. The interior has Terrifier in it. So head to toe, this thing is Terrifier.
I have 2 Boba Fett lounge slide bags. Of course I do.
This is really cool. If I was tempted, but then I was like, nah, I don't want to start collecting.
No, they actually. Well, kidding aside, Jedi, these are popular. People collect these things, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know a guy that collects backpacks, including this stuff. No, yeah, I know a guy that does it. If they ever come, and they may already have, and I just don't know it. If they ever do a lunchbox or something, I'm sure I'll probably pick it up. But I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna go down
dip
the
your
road.
toe into the collectible world of backpacks.
Super cool though. Super cool. I like it. Like it a lot. And from Terrifier in his blood-soaked self, we go to Frosty the Snowman.
Nice.
Yeah, Frosty the Snowman. Jedi
Change
Toys
gears.
is doing a Frosty the Snowman with that funny-looking rabbit. So order it now. You might get it before Christmas.
Snowman was a
I know. I had to, after I built this slide, I had that song in my head like for hours.
Let's get
And so, yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, it's like, I think we can all, especially people our age, can all think back to when those claymation puppet things were the bomb.
When cartoons and animated stuff were fun, they got you ready for the holidays.
Now, there was, back at least where I lived, where I didn't have all the channels because I lived out in the country. I had like 2 or 3 channels. When something like, especially for a kid, when this came on, or Year Without a Santa Claus, or Rudolph, that was big. That was a big event in our house, man. The kids were like, "Yeah, you're going to be there and watch that shit." You couldn't watch it. It wasn't on demand. You had to be there and watch it when it played.
Especially because if you missed it, you probably had to wait a year for it to come back on.
Yeah, 100%.
When it came on, you always thought that you felt the holiday spirit. You started getting that little itch. Like it's only 72. 72 weeks, or 72 days for Christmas, I think.
Yeah. Cosmic, yeah. I would let you. Yeah. That thing is so. I mean, it's small to begin with, so it's a small backpack to begin with, so it's probably smaller than my freaking large noggin, to be honest with you. So
you got to come out with Happy New Year. It takes the hat off the big ears.
And I think that's it. I think that's it for this week. Yeah, that's it. Shut up and take my money. That is all we got for toys and collectibles this week.
All right. So what are we reading this week? Dom, did you read anything this week?
I didn't read anything, but I did get the rundown of the Next Amazing Spider-Man that came out. I didn't get a chance to read it this week, but it's a very interesting book. Matt gave me the rundown because Matt read it. I don't want to give any spoilers away. He told me about the book itself and the interior. But if you're gonna read Spider-Man, read it. It's actually a pretty damn good read. The Amazing Spider-Man run that's going on now. So it's a twist that I didn't see coming, that Matt told me. So it's kind of cool. I'll pick it up and read it. I have to read it myself this week, but I did get the rundown of the latest issue of Amazing Spider-Man.
Sweet. Jedi, what you reading?
Well, Ed Brubaker just released pretty recently, might have been last week or something. I don't know, the Knives graphic novel. His stuff normally comes out in like a hardback, or it's not little single issues anymore. Now, early on when he did like Criminal and stuff like that, I believe it did come out in monthly issues. But now he does these bigger like trades or hardback releases. So I read the Knives, and it really. I used to read a good amount. Like I've read a lot of Brubaker. I haven't read everything. I've read some of the Criminal. I've read Kill or Be Killed. I forget some of the others I've read, but they're really good reads. They're really good. They're more pulpy.
That goddamn live action better come out soon, man. That's all I know.
I had forgotten how easy his stuff is to read. There's not a lot of dialogue. There is, but he does like that narration as he goes through the story. He does those little narration things. So I don't think maybe you don't need a lot of dialogue. I mean, it's not void of all dialogue, but it's really easy to read. And I had forgotten how much I enjoyed reading it, the Knives. So I went back and read Pulp, which I bought hard copy whenever it first came out, however many years ago that was, but I'd never read it. So I went and read that as well. Really enjoyed it. I will keep reading. I'll probably go back and see if there's any more. I thought about going back and reading, but didn't he read like Fatale, or didn't he write Fatale or Fatal Fatale, whatever that?
Did he?
I believe so. That was a monthly. So there's some stuff he has that I haven't read that I may go back and read now, just because I really rediscovered how much I enjoy reading Ed Brubaker's stuff this past week. So moving to The Beauty. Last week I said that I went back and started reading I'm having a brain fart. I can't remember the title of it. Whichever one I put on last week.
Yes.
He did Fatale, yeah. Lazarus. So last week I said I was reading Lazarus, but I didn't know if I wanted to keep reading it. I kind of stopped reading it. Don't know if I'll start again. But I went back and started reading The Beauty because I had started it and I never finished reading it. And so I went back and really enjoyed reading that as well. The covers are outstanding by Han, I think. I can't remember his first name. Something Han. His covers are fantastic all the way through. Of course, issue 1 has that fantastic, I overuse that word, Jenny Frison cover, the 1 in 25. It went through and it stopped at issue 29. I didn't recognize, because I'd stopped keeping track of it. It stopped at issue 29, just dead stop, and they just canceled it. I mean, if you go to Images webpage, they have issue 30 and 31, and it says canceled. So they just stopped this thing in mid-track at 2019, and I was pretty pissed about it as I was going through reading it. And then I went and did a little digging, and I found out in 2021 they did what they do sometimes with movies like Firefly or whatever, is they just came back and did like a one-shot good thing. I think it's called The Beauty, Good Things Never Die, something. I forget what it's called. But so I went back and read that, and it kind of wrapped everything up very quickly. But The Beauty, I've always said The Beauty is a show that they could make a TV series out of it pretty easy. Basically, I think I mentioned
thought they were
before.
supposed to. I thought it got optioned at one point.
It probably did. Everything gets optioned, right? But I mean, it's about as oddly as it sounds, it's about an STD that you can catch that makes you absolutely beautiful.
Huh.
But and everybody wants it, right? Because you immediately get slim, you get beautiful, you get sexy. But unbeknownst to the people when they get it, is there is a biological clock on this that I think after like 100 and something months, which however many, like I said, like I don't know how many years that is, but maybe it's a little less than 100 something. But after X number of months, you just spontaneously combust. You just catch fire because the whole thing is it increases your metabolism so quickly, and that's how you burn all the fat and you get gorgeous. But the metabolism never stops increasing until you just explode. So, and then there's a lot of backstory, but it's pretty easy read. I enjoyed it. I was kind of pissed that they canceled it the way they did, but at least they went back and tied everything up and they in the one shot. So it is a good read if you want to read. It's pretty easy read. A lot of no dialogue action sequences go on. So it's not a hard, like, you got to read a whole lot either. So fun. It was a fun read. I read the entire 1 through 29 and then the one shot in like 3 days.
Awesome.
I was reading the hell out of it. For me, that's pretty impressive.
I will say, if you're at your LCS and they by the counter have some of those image firsts and stuff like that, I would suggest picking up the image first neo noir, the world of Brubaker and Phillips, because it has some short previews of all of his series, a lot of the covers in there and stuff like that, and write-ups about all the individual series. So it's a good primer for Brubaker if you've never read Brubaker to get a feel for some of the stuff that's out there. That's pretty good, because him and Phillips together that's a winning pair.
They always work together too. They're like, they never, or at least they seem to.
For their independent stuff, yeah.
But he's done other stuff too, right? I think he's done like Batman. Yeah. He's done some other stuff too. So I mean, it's not. But his pulp stuff is just really, really good. I think it's really easy.
I agree. His independent stuff, the stuff that he does with Phillips, is just top notch. They're just good stories. They're not, like you said, they're not hard reads because you just get into it. They're not dense. They're not heavy. It's stuff that is perfectly written for live action too. I think so much of this stuff, I really hope Criminal does well with this live action, because I want to see more Brubaker and Phillips stuff in live action. So we shall see.
I think I have I don't know if I have all of them. I have the Criminal hardbacks, the collector's omnibus collections or whatever, that I've never cracked. So maybe I'll try to sell them if the series does well.
When the series does well, it should. I think it should. The stuff is just made perfect for. I'm pretty sure I will enjoy watching it, regardless of what other people think about it, because his stuff is just easily consumable. For me this week, I was digging into my nice trade of Modesty Blaze. This actually collects all of the. Let me make sure it's not the topless cover there. This actually collects all of the film strip or the little comic strips for 2 full story arcs through Modesty Blaze. So, I mean, this was really the trendsetter for what would later become stuff like Heat Seeker and Gun Honey and stuff like that. And the Enric Romero art in it is like top notch for something that was just coming out in newspapers once a week that were comic strips. The art is absolutely stunning and fantastic, and it's nice to have these nice big collectibles all put together like that, to have it all compiled. But Modesty Blaze is fun if you like that kind of espionage and action type series. It's good stuff. So, and in this Puppet Master one, she does take her top off once in here.
There you go.
It was very controversial.
Is it black? Is it black and white?
It is the whole interior.
No, I was gonna say it looks like everything's black and white. Okay.
Everything's black and white. But it's fun to read through these, because unlike reading a comic, you're basically reading comic strips. So you're basically reading a story 3 panels at a time. So it's kind of fun. Like I said, Modesty Blaze is a good series to go back to, because, like I said, the stories are fun, the art is fantastic, and you got to respect your roots. So that's what I read this week. I would say, what did Styx read this week? But no show. Sorry, Styx. It's okay. For Tubi this week, go watch The Killing while it's still on there. It's free. Why would you not want to watch Sterling Hayden? Why would you not want to watch people rob a horse track? Why would you not want to watch Stanley Kubrick's first movie that he ever made?
True.
I don't know, but it is a winner of a movie. If you're a Kubrick fan, it's definitely good to go back and see some of his early roots of filmmaking. And again, it's on Tubi, so it's free. So go tear it up. Tubi's been doing, by the way, a lot of comic documentaries. So if you go on to Tubi, sometimes there's a I think, Crumb documentary. There's a really good Sex and Comics documentary on there. I had the Frazetta one a couple weeks ago, which was really good and had great interviews with Frazetta.
Stevens, I think, is on there, right?
You get to watch Frazetta go to his mother's house. Now, Frazetta was in his 70s during this documentary, and you see him go to his mother's house. His mother's in her 90s. It was just cool.
Good genes.
But yeah, like I said, hey, take advantage of Tubi. It's free. I know Jedi hates commercials, but
I do.
I hate commercials.
Used to it after a while. But you know what? All these goddamn streaming services are trying to feed you commercials now anyway.
Freaking, I'm watching Alien Earth. Speaking about commercials, freaking Alien Earth. You watch the TV, and you're getting good. It goes off. Commercial comes on. You got to watch the same damn commercial with that 2-minute ticker.
You need to get premium Hulu.
Nah, man, nah.
The problem is with all these things, you get the premium one, and then they eventually screw you on that.
I'm not paying the premium prices. Too much money I pay for these damn streaming services.
Well, with Hulu, if you get the premium, the only ones that are commercial free are the Hulu productions. Like Prey and anything. I mean, they do a lot of them. There's not. I mean, there's
it
a
used
good
to
amount
be.
of them.
It used to be everything on Hulu was commercial free with the premium. Then they gave you the screw job.
Once Disney takes over, who the hell knows what's going on?
Exactly.
Once Disney absorbs that app.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll still charge.
There's Styx.
Yeah, Styx. No excuse, man. There's no excuses. You're missing the show. You are suspended for a day.
You're allowed one.
You're suspended for the day.
Everybody gets one. So
if you're in the chat, I'm just kidding.
Hey, if you're in the chat, you could be on the show.
That's the old SNS rule, right? If you're in the chat, you can be on the show.
In the chat, man.
So did you watch Alien Earth as well this week?
I did. I watched it. I liked it. You know, it's funny, and I should have known. I was during the first episode. I talked to my son in Tennessee. We usually the day after it drops, we'll call and talk about it. And I told him I don't know her name. The actress that played the executive officer that took over once the captain died. Yeah. She's been in some other things, including one of those rom-coms called shit, I can't think of the name of it now. But anyway, so I'm like, wow. I was like, I can't believe they got her. She's not a no-name, right? I can't believe they got her for just that quick little thing in season 1. And then, of course, in this one, we see a lot more of her. So I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
But I liked it a lot. I thought it was good. Kind of tells us a little more what's going on with that dipshit genius kid.
You know, I hate that
girl that takes over.
That fucker.
Look, the girl takes over as captain was in Fargo, the TV series Fargo.
Yep,
also Noah Hawley. So he likes using a lot of the same actors and actresses.
So
yeah,
did you? You know what's funny when I was watching it. You know that what's his name? The security freaking the dude that we all thought that he was a bad guy. Meanwhile, turns out he's really not. But when he was looking at the video footage, he told her that you were banging the captain. That's on protocol. You can't do that. The ship. And she goes, "It's lonely up here." When he was looking at the camera and they showed the scene that he banging, I thought that she was banging the corpse because she poured stuff on the fucking on the freaking goddamn the chamber. There's stuff like that, and then he's looking at the videos, and I thought that he was looking at something like now, and then she's banging. Like, is this bitch banging the dead body, the freaking goddamn alien corpse body? I'm like,
okay,
that desperate.
Yeah, she has been in some. I think, Fargo season 5. She was in that. Her name is Richa Morjani.
Yeah,
if I'm saying that right. But no, where it's one of those little rom-coms called Never Have I Ever. It's one of my guilty pleasures. I watch these teenage rom-coms. I'm sorry. It's a guilty pleasure. I still watch some of those things.
Jedi.
I've only seen
it's a guilty pleasure. It's a guilty pleasure. Open kimono. I still like watching some of those things.
I've only
she played in that.
In Fargo. Does she have that Midwestern accent?
No, this is the story's about an Indian family, so she has an Indian accent.
Well, anyway, to make a long story short, I thought that was that. I'm like, so I talked to my brother, and he's like, "You're a sick bastard." I'm like, I thought that she was banging the friggin' corpse. It looked like she was banging the corpse for a second.
I never got that. I never went. No.
No,
I never thought that personally.
I'm like, damn.
When that fucking bug spit that shit into the water at the little way.
Yeah,
that just had me so just my skin crawling.
Wasn't that great? Wasn't that great storytelling? I mean, you really thought that medical assistant or doctor, you really thought she was going to drink it.
Yeah.
I mean, they kept teasing it. I was like, wow, this is good storytelling.
The eye creature was tapping on the glass to warn her about the bugs. Fucking
yeah.
And look.
I am not convinced that eye creature is not going to turn out to be an ally down the road. I'm not convinced that that's not.
It's cool as shit either way. That damn thing is cool as shit.
Go ahead, Don.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's a predatory animal.
Yeah,
take away the humans, it can't thrive. It needs the human to go into the body. So if you contaminate it with the insects or the alien impregnates it, it can't function. It wants a human being.
I would say it can survive, but it's probably more vulnerable outside of.
So it's a survival of fittest. Because I thought it was cool when it jumped on the alien's face and started trying to go.
However creepy you thought it was when it was in that guy, which wasn't really that creepy because I didn't think that it was a hell of a lot more creepier in the sheep than it was in the guy.
I know, agree. But then it jumped on the freaking alien. I thought that shit was cool that it was trying to take over. My thing is it's a predatory animal, so it protects the stuff that it wants to conquer. Because if the alien eliminates all the humans, it can't freaking feed. That's how the.
I thought it was about to get inside that xenomorph there for a second.
It was. I thought it was for a second.
It tried, I think, but it couldn't do it.
But I think it's cool. And I like the idea. It's not just a xenomorph. It's other alien species. Look, those ticks, I'm telling you, I was telling my brother, those ticks spread in that damn friggin' spaceship. I guarantee
like leeches more, but
Earth is going to be,
leeches with legs.
Where the city is going to be infested by those damn fucking tick creatures. Definitely have to be, because I thought it was good. So, and then I like the ending when he went to wait for the company where her grandmother was the one that dealt with him before she died, and now she took over. They start playing Smashing Pumpkins, and they fade away. I like the music montage what they play.
Yeah, the credit music's really good.
Yeah, it's really.
I did say that the lady, she ended up. Spoiler alert. Hopefully, if you've watched it and you're watching, if you're watching, you watch it, but. The medical assistant, the one that we thought was going to ingest these leech tick looking things, she's got the worst lab protocol etiquette. She was leaving everything open.
Sandwich, crawled the sandwich.
How have these things not gotten out already?
You see how smart it was? It put its leg in there, pulled the thing. They're intelligent. Yeah. So I'm thinking that what's going to happen is there's going to be a nuke at the end of this season. It has to be a nuke to destroy these, because you can't have these things spreading around. And like I said, they're making new aliens, not just a xenomorph. So there's more of a huge boy cavalier. I'm telling you, the eye creature, I want that son of a bitch to get the eye creature, man. I want him to die a miserable death, Cavalier. He's a piece of shit. Yeah.
I normally hate because I'm very invested in the story. I love the series, and I hate when I get an episode that goes back in time, because that just always bugs me. It's like, hey, I want the story to progress, but
in this case,
fantastic job.
So they made
I know where you're coming from, but yeah, in this case, it worked. It worked. Yeah.
So he got the movie he wanted. So he put a movie based in the TV show. So it was kind of like a movie, an alien movie type. Didn't you get the impression the alien made him creepy when he stood behind her and stood up? I was like, this shit's crazy.
I think the executive officer lady, my son and I were talking about this, is like a little Hollywood, very much Hollywood, because that xenomorph should have caught her like that.
Yeah,
when she's running down these passageways, especially when she went down the ladder, I was like, how is this thing not catching her?
I know. My wife was yelling at the TV. She was like, that thing would catch her.
Yeah. She's right.
They had
to Hollywood it. Yeah, I get it.
She got torn to shreds, man. That alien tore to shreds, man. So she's done.
Yeah. Like I said, I've loved it. It's my favorite thing on TV right now. I look forward to it every week. And there's not much else on right now either, so that kind of sucks.
I started watching. There is not a whole lot else on right now. In fact, good segue into if anybody is watching the Countdown on Amazon. So I do not understand. Well, you know what? Let me back up. So it was 13 episodes. They just wrapped it up this week. 13 episodes. They finished the first arc, right, of catching the bad guy in like episode 9 or 10, and then they started another brand new arc where they're chasing this other guy, and they end the series. They end the season before they catch him, and on a really, I won't spoil it, but on a really big cliffhanger as well. So they don't catch the guy, and you got a huge cliffhanger. So I'm like, fuck, man, that's like some old Dallas bullshit right there, the way they did that cliffhanger.
Who shot JR?
And yeah, I was like, so then I immediately, because I've been fucked before by these fuckers.
No.
I immediately go to Google. I type in Countdown season 2, and you know what it says? Season 2 of Countdown has not been renewed yet. I was like, motherfuckers.
She.
I hate when they do that. Just leave me on a cliffhanger at the very end if you have to. Don't invest me for a few episodes in a new story arc and then leave me on a cliffhanger.
Hopefully, Alien Earth gets renewed. It hasn't been renewed yet, so hopefully it gets renewed. We'll see.
It will.
It's amazingly well reviewed.
Well, the writer is the guy. He has 3 seasons written already, so we can hopefully it gets picked up.
So that ended. Countdown ended. You still got Lone Wolf going, which I'm enjoying Lone Wolf. But I started. You can't make a whole week out of Lone Wolf because it's one episode a week. So I started watching this older show. If you're a fan of Letterkenny,
I am.
Then, have you ever watched Shoresy about when he plays the hockey player?
I watched every season of Shoresy.
I just finished season 2, and I was like, it's funny. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
Speaking about the comedy, you got the football on Hulu that's coming out. This dude's playing a football player. He loses a big game, and then he comes back as a different. He disguises himself, and he's it's
probably
coming out on Hulu.
But if you've ever watched Letterkenny, the way the way that they talk, plus they'll do these really fast insults one after another.
The insults are fantastic.
Yeah, the insults they're hilarious. Yeah. So that carried over from Letterkenny into Shoresy.
I love Shoresy and I love the show, Shoresy loses a little of his mystique when you're watching the Shoresy show versus when it was Shoresy and Letterkenny.
Okay. And you talk about a show with hot chicks. Shoresy's got some beautiful women.
Yeah. Oh,
yes. And if you're a hockey fan, you will just eat it up. And
if you're a hockey fan, you'll love it.
Yeah.
Well, they say that I forget the name of the town, but they were like one of the things about town is it has an unbelievable amount of gorgeous women. That was one of the selling points of it.
It's a fun show, and it's very
it is fun.
It feels like Letterkenny, but at the same time, it's still its own thing.
Yeah.
Nautilus was a pleasant surprise. While it was a little cheesy and preachy at times, it was I enjoyed it.
Oh, and Chief of War is still going on. If you haven't started watching Chief of War, maybe you want to wait till the whole thing drops. It's still on Apple, so that's still going.
I watched the first few episodes. I'll probably binge through whatever's left.
The latest episode should be out by now, I think. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I still haven't watched Wednesday yet. I'm still
Wednesday. Yeah, I finished Wednesday. Yeah, finished it.
I'm still way.
I forgot about part 2 of season 2 that dropped. Yep. And I think season 3 has already been. That's already in the books. We're gonna have a season 3. I think I saw that.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. It's right up their alley and their demographic for Netflix. But there's not much else. It's really cooking right now. I'm guessing we'll start to see stuff toward the end of September start to pop up. But I don't know. I watched that new Spike Lee movie dropped on Apple TV today that I watched with Denzel.
I know. What's the name of it?
I can't remember the name of it to save my life because it just popped up there. And I was like, okay, I'm going to watch this now. But it's good. It's Jesus Christ. It's a Spike Lee movie with Denzel. If you're a fan of Spike Lee, you will enjoy the movie. That's all I got to say.
Well, I'm more a fan of Denzel than I am Spike Lee, but yeah, I'll probably check it out.
I like Denzel in a Spike Lee joint. And he is Denzel in a Spike Lee joint in this movie. It's good. It starts off a little slow, and you're like, oh, where's this going to go? And then it's good. It's an interesting movie. So, other than that, I don't know. Not much else out there.
Well, we got football this weekend, so that's
yes, we do. I'll have enough time for the Steelers to break my heart to forget about it by watching hockey season when hockey season starts, and then I can have my Penguins break my heart as well.
Yeah, but you can enjoy Sunday knowing the Cowboy heartache is already passed. You can enjoy the football on Sunday. It's over. The pain is over.
Yeah.
I don't know who won the. I don't know who won the Chiefs game. I'm sure it's over by now.
Chiefs are losing 27-21 with 38 seconds.
Still going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's wrap it up so everybody catch the
end of that game.
the Chiefs game.
Yeah, they're losing right now. It's final 27-21. They lost the Chiefs.
All right. There you go.
There you go.
No need to go.
Chargers look good. Chargers look pretty decent tonight. So. All right, kids. Well, if you haven't subbed up, please sub up over at Renovision. Sub over for Bruce over at Kingdom of Nerds _ sub up to Styx Boy, where you can watch some Doctor Who reruns and where we chat about Doctor Who. And sub up over at Absolute Geek Podcast, where him and Styx dual stream a little wrestling show on Thursdays with Dom.
Yeah, we had our results for Clash in Paris, and I actually won for the first time. So I actually hold the belt for the first time. I actually won the picks. So we had that this week, and I guess next week we'll be talking about WrestlePalooza's coming up soon, and we have that's coming at towards the end of the month. So there's a lot of wrestling that's going to be happening tonight. SmackDown. Nobody saw SmackDown yet, but AJ Lee returned. CM Punk's wife. So.
Styx wanted me to tell everybody to watch his show on Tuesday and not that other show about red shirts on some other channel that is on at the exact same time as Styx as our Doctor Who show.
It's unfortunate Styx two viewers that were there.
Don't watch that other one. I think we had up to 3 this past week.
Oh, there you go.
Live viewers. Yeah. I think we had up to 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Tyson's word for it. I'm not sure whether he's asking whether there's no SNS tomorrow night or whether there is no SNS tomorrow night.
I forgot to look. Was he at a Lions game? Is that where he was?
Hey, Styx. Styx. So you're supposed to be getting David Tennant, right? David Tennant's coming on the show one of these weeks.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Right? David Tennant.
Hey, don't forget Kyle still has his GoFundMe up to help him and Nubia get through this cancer battle. So needs all the support we can give him. So you can pop there with the QR code or the URLs there. Any help, I'm sure, will be appreciated. All right. So no SNS, Matt told him. So no SNS tomorrow night. But on Fridays, you can always watch CBSI Hot 10 at 9 o'clock, which leads into us at 9:30. No SNS tomorrow night, but on Sunday, you can catch the dark side for all of your Star Wars needs at 9:15 with Dom and Wayseeker and Marco and JJ.
Yeah.
And then, as always,
you get Wookiee. I think Wookiee Fanatics on there now too.
Yeah,
right?
Wookiee Fanatics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Telling you, man.
Dom has more people to yell at him on the show.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'll tell you one thing, man. It's like watching wet paint dry.
I believe that. It will be until we get some more product out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as always on Wednesdays, you can watch Tack Show with Marco and Dubs, and I guess Bruce is still filling in. I didn't watch.
Bruce is a regular now. I don't know if you can call him a fill-in anymore. He's a regular, I think.
Yeah. Well, the reason why
stuff.
Bruce is a regular on the show, because TAC stands for the ass cock.
There you go. That's something.
All right. I don't think Bruce is watching anymore, but okay.
On that note, come back and join us next week. I'm sure we'll come up with something. We're getting close to that quarterly time for a Kickstarter. Those will be coming up soon. We'll be doing some more team ups. We'll find stuff. NYCC's coming up. We got stuff. We'll have something for you. We always figure it out. So have a safe weekend. Enjoy watching some football this weekend. And stay safe, and we will see you next week.
I know.
See ya.
The qualified. The qualified.